So today's lesson, we're going to be going over some new vocab, mainly angles of depression and elevation. So depression doesn't mean sad in this case, it just means like looking down. So we want to start by looking at the horizon, then down. This is an angle of depression. If we start by looking straight across around the horizon, then up, this is an angle of elevation. So pretty easy there. Looking at this triangle, I want you to take about 10 seconds to think. Which one is the angle of elevation? Which one is the angle of depression? So is it X, Y, Z, or V? Well, to start, Z is just a 90-degree angle, so that's not elevation or depression here. Depression goes from looking straight across and down. So this one is the angle of depression. And the elevation, one that starts by looking straight across, then goes up, is down here where V is. That's the elevation. Now, a cool thing you want to notice when looking at our angles of elevation and depression, these are two horizontal lines, so they're parallel. And these two angles, the depression and elevation angle, are equal because they're alternate interior angles. So that's our key understanding. Angles of depression and elevation are congruent because they are alternate interior angles. And since they're always equal, it's going to help us set up problems. Another thing you want to notice, the angle of elevation here is inside the triangle. The angle of depression is outside the triangle. And in this unit, we've been doing trig or sine, cosine, and tangent. The one inside the triangle is going to be helpful when setting up sine, cosine, and tangent. So we always want to label this angle inside. All right, go to inside left, check out that example. So on this question, a ship lets its anchor out and the anchor is 200 feet away from the boat. So here's the boat, here's the anchor, 200. So that's our side. The angle of depression is 40 degrees. So we want to think straight across, then down. That is a 40-degree angle. What is the length of X? So determine the length of this side of the triangle. Basically, how deep is the anchor in the water? Well, I need to have my angle in my triangle before I can set up sine, cosine, or tangent. So since this angle here is alternate interiors with this angle here, I know this is also 40 degrees. And that's my angle of elevation. From there, I'm going to label my triangle. Across from the 90 is the hypotenuse, which is 200. Across from the 40 is the opposite side, which is X. So think about SOHCAHTOA. Opposite and hypotenuse goes with sine. So this is sine 40 degrees equals opposite over hypotenuse. So equals X over 200. Then I just want to solve for X. So I'm going to cross multiply here. X equals 200 times sine 40. And again, we just want to quickly type that in our calculator. If you want to make sine 40 a decimal first, that's fine. It's 0.642787 times 200. So X equals 128.557. So it didn't say what to round to. Let's just pretend it said to the nearest tenth. 128 point. Since the one next to the 5 is 5, it's going to round up 0.6 meters. So that's how deep the anchor is in the water. All right, I would pause the video, try that. So on this question, an observer looks from the top of the lighthouse to a boat in the water. The distance from the top of the lighthouse to the boat is 55 feet. So top of the lighthouse to the boat. That's BA, which is 55. A lot of people labeled that wrong in class. Top of the lighthouse to the boat. Just read carefully. The height of the lighthouse is 40 feet. Most people got this. That's this side of the triangle is 40 feet. Determine the angle of depression. So I'm looking for that angle x, but that's not in my triangle, so it doesn't help me. But I know the angle of elevation is the same, because they're alternate interiors. So there's my x as well. Now I know this side's across from the 90, so it's my hypotenuse. This side's across from that angle of elevation, so it's the opposite side. So it's sine, I don't know the angle, equals 40 opposite over hypotenuse, 55. So to solve for x, or to find an angle, remember we do the inverse of sine. So to move sine over, sine -1, 40 over 55. So x equals, so sine -1, or second sine, 40 divided by 55 equals 46.658. And it says to the nearest tenth, so that's this place. So 46.7 degrees. And since that's our angle of depression and elevation, we know it's the same, so we figured it out.